Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Natural Destinations. Today we are going to visit a gorge in a place called as Höllental. Okay, and the name of this gorge is actually Höllentalklamm. It's basically a very beautiful natural wonder because you can actually see water flowing through the gorge formed by steep mountains. Okay, and the color of the water, it's basically very clear and it's almost bluish in color when you look from a little bit far distance. When you go close, it is very clear. Okay, crystal clear. You can see everything that is below the water. Okay, now to reach this place, you have to go to a place called as Garmish, which is in the southern part of Germany, and then somewhere which is basically somewhere around 1 hour, 1 or 1.5 hours from Munich. I've actually given the full location and every other description how to get there and all those things in the description of this channel. So to get to this place, we have to actually get into a bus from Garmisch, which actually heads to Eibsee, and then we have to get down at a place called as Hammersbach, and from there we can actually walk to this Klamm. Okay, the walk is actually around 2.5 hours, and the Klamm itself is actually somewhere around 2 kilometers long. So more than the clam, okay, the clam is beautiful, but more than the clam, the way to the clam is actually absolutely mesmerizing. Okay, the walk through the forest and the road and everywhere, wherever you look, it is awesome. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'll actually show you the path a little bit, and then we'll see the clam completely. The thing is, since the walking is actually beautiful, the path is actually beautiful. In this video, I've just not included that what can say climb itself. I've included almost the complete path which I have walked for around 3 hours. Okay, so let us basically move into the video right now. So initially I'm actually showing the path to the Klamm, and now since the route is actually 3 hours, so I'm trying to show that 3 hours in 15 minutes. So I've actually increased the speed of the video. Okay, so enjoy the video. So actually I reached here early in the morning, so I could see some mist in the forest. Okay, it's really beautiful. Just look at this view. Now we'll continue our walk through the forest. So the forest is over, and we are walking through a steep hillside. One side is very high, and the other side is very low. I can't even look down. So if you look from here, you can actually see mountains, which are actually very far away. But it's really beautiful. The view is actually very beautiful. So this is basically the starting point of the gorge. Look how high the mountains are. So you can't even see the mountain in a single go. It's really high. Okay. So this is the route that we have to take right now. So we are heading straight to the gorge if we walk through this route. Okay. Now let's move on. So as you can see, we are going to enter a tunnel. Now from the internet and everywhere, I have heard that the tunnel is actually really wet. Okay, I can see a few drops of water falling down, so it must be wet. And there are so many tunnels of this sort when you're moving forward. Okay, that's because they could not actually build any road through the steep hillside. So yeah, this view when you come out of the tunnel is actually beautiful, really beautiful. Okay, um, so yeah, enjoy this. I don't know to what extent does the video capture this, but when you look it directly, it's absolutely fantastic. The color of this water, it's actually very clear, crystal clear. You can see everything that is below that, and the sound. Oh, it's really loud. It's really loud here. So if you look closely, you can see a bridge there. Okay, so we will cross that bridge. Now this is the view from the top of the bridge. You can see how beautiful the water is. Then yeah, this rocks on both sides are very tall. Okay, very tall. Yep, look at the color of water. So now we'll continue through the gorge. We'll just walk through the gorge. So this actually is a view from another bridge. We have one more crossing. This is a second crossing that we are making. So this is a view from another bridge. If you look at the water, it's very clear. It's actually falling from a height. Now see how tall the rocks are here, and the rock itself is beautiful. This whole environment is beautiful. It's really cold also. Wow, this is the clearest water I have ever seen in a river. So actually when you stand here, you feel that you're actually standing inside a well or like underground or something like that, because you have all these towering rocks around you. So it's actually very slippery here. Okay, you can see the water falling from the rocks, and you have to be very careful, because this on the left side what you see is just a single line. Okay, there's just a twine there. So if you basically slip, you fall into the gorge, and that's it. That'll be the end. So you have to be very careful, and you have to have a very good shoes when you're coming through these places. See the waterfall there? It actually looks like falling from the middle of the rock. So you see the waterfall here, right? So when you look at the waterfall, you can't see the other end of the waterfall. Like it's like falling from the middle of the rock. Okay, now I can see a bridge on top of this. I think the video is slowly panning to that, but there is a bridge on top of this. I have a fear of height. Okay, so I'm not sure whether I'll climb that bridge. I'll cross that bridge, but see that it's very high. Let's see. I don't know how to describe the walk through this thing. Okay, the ground is not level, it is slippery, but whatever you say, the view is like the feeling is actually chilling. Okay, in fact, it's very cold, but the when you walk through this, though it is tiring, um, I can't explain this thing in my words. How do I explain this? You have to actually feel it. You have to come here and walk through this and feel it. Okay. So this is like the rock is basically getting eroded every year due to the force of water coming in. It's getting eroded, and this is getting deeper and deeper. Okay, actually it's very deep right now itself. We have reached a place where the level of the water, flowing water, is almost as the same as the road we are walking through, which is good for us right now because we can see the water very closely. Actually, I'll just try to get down, get into the water and see how cold it is, how beautiful it is, and all those things. Okay, I can actually show you some close-up views also in this case. Right now there's a small bridge, I'm crossing that. Yeah, see the this is basically very close. I've just taken the video. This video is taken from the bridge that I have crossed right now. See the color of the water. Now we can actually see a very close view. It's really beautiful, and I touch the water. Okay, it's really cold, very cold. This comes from the mountains. And the mountain from which this is coming is the Zugspitze. Now Zugspitze is the highest mountain in Germany. It's on the border of Austria and Germany. In fact, I'm going to that place also. I'm trying to go to Zugspitze. It's not, though it is the highest mountain, it's not a difficult climb because you have a cable car. All you have to do is get into that and then climb it. So yeah, maybe in the next video we will go to Zugspitze. Let's now actually enjoy this video. So as I have shown before, you can see everything below it. This is a light bluish tint when you look from. That's a reflection from the top. So this is the end of this place, Höllentalklamm. So we will end this video here. Okay. So see you all in the next video.